up, you guys? It's your girl Vanessa Ramona, and I am back with another video. You guys, I do apologize about being gone for so long, you guys, but thank you guys for bearing with me. Your girl has finally found balance in her hectic life and in her hectic schedule and all of that amazing stuff that I'm going to be able to start dropping videos every week. 2 videos, you guys. 2 videos, you guys, each week. So my uploading days will be Mondays and Saturdays for right now until I can work in some more days. But right now, it's going to be Mondays and Saturday. So you guys definitely stay tuned to that. And thank you guys once more and again for just being so patient and so understanding with me. Of course, you guys know that YouTube is not right now my full-time occupation. Right now I have other obligations. I have a 9-to-5, and then I do a whole bunch of other stuff just outside of just my 9-to-5 job and YouTube. And so with that being said, sometimes YouTube unfortunately has to take a back seat, you know, to my other obligations. But your girl has finally figured out some type of balance, work-life balance, you know. So your girl will be dropping those videos, so you guys definitely stay tuned to that. Okay? Without further ado, your girl finna jump right on into this video. If you can already tell by the title, you already know exactly what this video is about. So just to kind of give you guys a backdrop of me, myself, as a professional master cosmetologist. I have been licensed since 2008 with my master cosmetologist license. I've graduated from college and all that amazing stuff. Unfortunately, right now I'm not in the hair industry per se, but I do still have clients that I actually still do hair. But I'm not a full-time hairstylist at this moment. I've worked in shops for years upon years upon years, and so I decided to just kind of step back into corporate America. But I do have working knowledge of hair and all that stuff, so I'm here just to kind of let you guys know how to grow your hair quickly, you know. And so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking down in my notes, okay? Because I definitely want to make sure that I'm hitting every key point. Number 1, the first thing that you want to know in how to make sure that your hair is growing fast or rapid or however you want to look at it is, number 1, keeping the hair hydrated. Okay, when I say keep the hair hydrated, I'm not talking about taking, you know, the grease and dipping it out there and greasing the scalp with it. Okay, I'm talking about keeping the hair shaft moisturized, your hair shaft, your strands, your tresses as they would call them, moisturized. Anytime your hair is not moisturized and your hair is dry and your hair is brittle, it's gonna always cause breakage 99% of the time, because when you're going through and you're brushing your hair and you're combing your hair and your hair is already dry and your hair is already brittle, of course it's going to begin to rip that hair out. And 9 times out of 10, if your hair is brittle and you're combing the hair, you can 9 times out of 10 hear when your hair is kind of actually pulling out in the brush and the comb. So you want to make sure that your hair is moisturized at all times. When I say moisturized, you want to make sure that you are getting hot steam treatments. You want to make sure that you're getting hot oil treatment. And for some of those who already have damaged hair, you want to make sure that you're getting protein treatments. And always definitely make sure that you are communicating with your hairstylist in regards to this, because you always want to make sure that that hair is moisturized and at its best state before you're applying color, before you applying all these many different things that we do to the hair. You want to make sure that your hair is in the best shape, because if not, then it's going to cause more detrimental damage than it will do good. So you guys definitely make sure that you are keeping the hair hydrated. Number 2, this is a very important one that most people take for granted, but you guys, this is one of the top ones on my list. Making sure that you're getting your monthly trims. I cuss right there. I cuss right there for some of the people, okay? Because, oh, she ain't gonna cut my hair. Oh, she's scissor happy. She's scissor happy. Granted, you do have those who are scissor happy, but at the same time, you do have those stylists who believe in healthy hair. And one thing about it that people don't realize is that if you do not get your monthly trims, your hair is breaking off, because your hair is at the weakest when it is not trimmed. You have, of course, you have a strand of hair, and I wish that I could show you guys, but I got my a little locks in. Okay, all right. Your hair, of course, if you look at your hair strand with the naked eye, you wouldn't be able to see that your hair unravels. Your hair is intertwined together, you guys. A strand of hair is intertwined together. And so when you cause your hair to split, which means you're not getting your trims, or you're applying too much heat, or you're just doing things that are very detrimental to the hair, and you're not getting it trimmed, guess what? The hair is uncoiling, and it's uncoiling. And when it uncoil, it splits, what we call split ends. It splits up the hair shaft. So now your hair, the buns have been broken on the ends of the hair. And I know this is probably going over you guys' head, or we will have to get into a deeper conversation, but the buns are now being broken. And so now you have your hair at the weakest. A lot of times when you know you need a trim, it's when you pull your hair, comb your hair down, and you can actually see through the ends of your hair. Everything else is full, you know, it is full up in this area, but once you start getting down to the ends, you notice that you're able to see clean through your hair. That's when you know it's time for you a trim. Anytime you do not get a trim, it's detrimental to the hair, because the hair is going to break. And anything that you do to that hair, if you put color on it, if your hair is not healthy enough, it's going to break even more. Now, I'm not telling your stylist to get sealed or happy, but you definitely want to make sure that you're getting a trim every 6 to 8 weeks. Sometimes that can vary depending on what you actually do to the hair. If you flat iron the hair every day, your hair is prone to split more. So you definitely want to make sure, it's so many different things that plays a part. The element, what you're doing to the hair, are you coloring the hair, are you wrapping your hair at night? All of these many different things play a major part in the health of the hair, if the hair is splitting, and how it's splitting, and then you're not getting trimmed. So it go deep, sis. It go deep, sis. Number 3, which brings me to my next point. I kind of touched on it a little bit. Eliminate as much heat as you possibly can. I cussed again. So I got to flat iron my hair every day. Okay, I got to flat iron my hair every single day because it needs it. Let me tell you something, sis. Let's reel it in. All that heat to the hair is causing heat damage. Okay? It's causing heat damage. And when you have heat damage, it splits the hair. It's so many things that goes on with heat damage. You're splitting the hair, you're weakening the buns of the hair, you're changing the curl pattern. It's just so many things that comes along with it. And that doesn't even include the heat from outside. People don't realize the element plays a big part to the hair as well. So just imagine you're flat ironing it. You're not getting any trim. On top of that, you have color. And then you going swimming for the summer. And all of this stuff is so detrimental to the hair. So you want to make sure that you're eliminating as much heat as possible. If you could, get protective styles in between flat irons. If you're natural, maybe you want to get it pressed out maybe once this month, and then once it shrivels or shrinks or however your hair does, maybe you want to kind of maybe go to a protective style kind of in between my press and stuff like that. But I keep a lot of protective styles in it, so I'm not manipulating the hair, and that goes along with heat, putting minimum amount of heat, manipulating the hair, combing and brushing every single day, and pulling it up in bows every single day or ponytails every single day. It causes breakage to the hair. And so if your hair is breaking, if your hair is constantly breaking because of the things that you're doing to it, of course your hair is not going to show that your hair is growing. Definitely want to make sure that you're eliminating as much damage that you could be causing to the hair as possible. You combing it and brushing it and all that stuff every single day is not good for the hair either. So you want to make sure that you having protective styles, or you might do a sew-in. Now don't leave the sew-in and a protective style in for months and months and months, because that ain't good either. Okay? That ain't good. That ain't good. Number 4, make sure that you are getting deep conditioners, and that goes along with keeping the hair hydrated and all that good stuff. Deep conditioners are really good because it penetrates through the cuticle, it penetrates through the hair shaft, and it goes up under, and it moisturizes those buns and all of that other stuff. So you definitely want to make sure that you are getting your deep conditioners. I honestly get a treatment every single time I go to my hairstylist. So if I go to her twice a month, I'm getting a deep conditioner twice a month. So every single time I go to her, there's gonna always be a steam treatment. I'm always getting steam treatments. Once my hair start kind of getting a little older, I might go through and massage the scalp, and manipulate the scalp, and just massage the scalp to kind of get that blood flow going. So that's one of the ones. I didn't put that on here. But one of the things you want to do, you want to get you some oil, not grease. Not the grease we used to use back in the day when mama and them used to press our hair and things in a little tin can, and you scoop and you put it on your scalp and you massage. No, ma'am. But you want to make sure that you're getting some type of oil and put it on your fingertips, and you just get in and you massage your scalp. It honestly feels really good, you guys. You get in and you massage your scalp just like this. Because what you want to do, you want to make sure that you're getting the blood flow to your scalp. You want to make sure that the blood is flowing, because once the blood is flowing, it's going to cause that hair to grow. So you want to make sure massaging that scalp to kind of get that blood flow going, to promote hair growth. These steps that I'm telling you, these are the things that I did, and I promise you, you seen the length of my hair, and my hair since that picture, my hair has actually grown since then. And my hairstylist, she's just like, your hair just growing out. I mean, what more? Your hair is just growing since the last time I've been to her. And one thing that I like about my hairstylist as well, she does length check. So she ain't just telling you, oh, your hair is growing, but you can't see. She does length check every single time you go to her, because she wants to make sure that your hair is growing. And if your hair is not growing, guess what? She's going to figure out the reason why, so we can get this moving, okay? The last step that I would say, drinking, y'all know what I was getting ready to say. Drinking plenty of water. I suck at that too. And I notice when I'm not drinking enough water, because my hair starts kind of getting a little brittle, and I'm doing everything else, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not taking in enough water. It is so true, you guys. It is so true. Water is an essential necessity of life. Water is a purifier. Water does so many things. It helps with the skin. It helps with your glow. It helps with your hair. It helps with your nails. Because what water do, it pushes out the impurities in the body. And a lot of times we don't realize, but impurities in the body stunts a lot of things. It stunts hair growth. It stunts nail growth. It messes with the skin, and all of that, many different things. Because if you're not getting enough foods and enough water to flush the toxins out of the system, guess what? It comes out through your pores. It comes out through your hair. It comes out through all. I'm gonna tell you a true story. So I had a client years ago. When I was in hair school, had a client, and we was wondering why her hair was not growing. And I didn't ask the necessary questions, and her hair was just not growing. And she was getting deep conditioners, she was getting her trims. And of course, I'm still in school, and you know how they do in school, like if you go to a school to get your hair done, you have an opportunity to stay with the same student. You say, I want to get Vanessa, or I want to get this person. And so she was staying with me. And so it just dawned on me, like, her hair's not growing. She's been coming for like about a month now. Why is this lady hair not growing? And then I just kind of started asking different questions and different things, because I just kind of wanted to see what was going on with her hair. And she told me one key thing. She said, I'm on medication. And I said, that's the reason why. People don't understand that even medication plays a big part of hair growth. One thing with medication, what happens when you're on high blood pressure, you're on a lot of these medications that you're given, what happens is once that medication breaks down in your system, it releases what we call metal. It releases metal. And what does it do? It comes up and it sits on the hair strands. As the hair is growing, it sits on the hair strands. So guess what? It's causing it to break out, especially if you're not using the correct shampoo. If you're not using the correct cleansing shampoo. Because there are certain clarifying shampoos, and then there are cleansing shampoos, and they're totally two different things. So, and that's a whole different topic for a whole different day. So I said that to say different things that you put inside of your body, foods and medicines and all that stuff, it plays a major part in hair growth. It plays a major part in the promotion of your skincare and all of those many different things. My skin, I've never really had an issue with my skin. Literally, I have sometimes I have breakouts, but I realize that my breakouts come when I'm eating too much chocolate, or if I'm eating too much acidic foods or things like that. I'll break out in rash, or if I'm not drinking enough water. Okay, so drinking plenty of water, you guys, promotes hair growth. So those are just my things. You guys do this step, I promise you, you'll start noticing hair growth. You'll start noticing that your hair is getting length. You'll start noticing that your hair is breaking off less. So you definitely want to make sure that you are following these steps. These steps will definitely help you to grow your hair. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Do not leave this video until you give it a big thumbs up. If you have not subscribed and you've been lurking on my channel, guess what? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then also go ahead and share that with your family and your friends. Go on and share it with your family and your friends. Okay, go ahead and share my video with your family and your friends, and let them know about this information if you're trying to get the hair to grow out. I'm going to be dropping more videos about hair and skincare and all that amazing stuff. Yeah, so you guys stay tuned to my channel. I love you guys so much, and if you don't know already, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You know that I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But I love you guys. You guys be blessed.